Exclusive. Stay clear of APC. Face a problem. Kenyama tells Wike. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. With just 5 days to the September 28th being the official commencement date of campaigns by political parties and their candidates, Blueprint has gathered authoritatively that various interventions for poor people, agriculture, infrastructure, human development and security, among others, will be top priorities of the presidential candidates of the ruling All Progressives Congress APC. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Also, the campaign team asked Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike of the People Democratic Party (PDP) to stay within his lane and not make comments likely to cause division within the ruling All Progressive Congress. The duo of Wike and Tinubu reportedly met in London about a month ago to get the former support for the All Progressive Congress presidential candidate in next year's election. Wike and his group are presently at loggerheads with the People Democratic Party over the continuous stay of Iyorchia Ayu as its national chairman. Kenyama on Tinubu's agenda. Speaking in an exclusive interview with Blueprint, spokesman for the Bola Ahmed Tinubu Campaign Council for BATCC, Festus Kenyama, said the full agenda and the details in terms of micro issues contained in Tinubu's manifestos had always been ready and be released anytime soon. Kenyama, who is also the Minister of State for Labour and Employment, also said that Tinubu, has always had these documents as his vision for the country. Kenyama said, "Well, let me be clear. Without going into the micro issues, that the vision of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is to ensure that the template of progressivism, which is the major fulcrum of the All Progressive Congress, progressivism, which is a clear and simple definition, a government that pays more attention to intervene in the lives of the very poor and the middle class. A government that believes more in the government intervention and the lives of the very poor, middle class, rather than the other people who prefer a free market economy, and whatever happens to the poor is their business and the free market economy. That is the basis of progressivism. And so, all the policies of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu will be tilted towards that. Secondly, the thrust of infrastructure that President Muhammad Buhari virtually spent his energy on infrastructure will also be one of the cornerstones of the policy of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Because in the promotion of infrastructure, then you can create more jobs, not only in terms of direct employment, whereby people will be employed to build this infrastructure, but to also make it easier for people to carry on their economic activities. That is the secondary effect of it. For instance, we make good roads for farmers to bring out their goods from the villages to the urban center, sell them, go back to the villages and live a good life. You can also stop the rural-urban migration where the urban areas are becoming too crowded. People can remain in the rural areas and live a good life where they have the same type of infrastructure they have in the urban areas. And so it makes for all-round development. So, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, like I said, without going into details, is also going to continue the infrastructural revolution, roads, rails, bridges and towers. On agriculture, the minister said it contributed about 24% to the GDP, and in terms of foreign earning, in terms of creating jobs again. If you look at the our recent GDP that went up about 3.1%, making it 3.25% or thereabout, which is a massive improvement from what we read before. Wike and Villa support for Atiku. An allegation recently raised by Governor Wike that some persons in the presidential villa were working for the position People's Democratic Party (PDP) candidate Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. The minister dismissed the insinuation, even as he asked the governor to face the internal wrangling within his party. "We have not responded because they should face the problem first. You cannot throw bomb into our midst. If you respond, we will start looking at ourselves suspiciously. Let them face the problem." He said, "It is just like somebody comes and says to your house, one of your children is a witch, wants to kill you, and maybe it is a lie. All your 6 children, you will now be successing them. Your home will not be at peace again. Meanwhile, it was your enemy that told you that. Your enemy should remain in his lane. So Wike should remain in his lane. He should not throw bombs into us. We are confident that there is nobody supporting Atiku. Agbado maize cassava concept. Why justify the concept of Agbado and cassava, which critics of Tinubu have taken on? The campaign spokesperson said, I like the ring of that. These people think they are mocking the incoming president, and we laugh when we hear them call our president Agbado president. So, the Agbado president will also revive something close to the Operation Feed the Nation, if not more than that. That will be contained in the manifesto. Remember, Operation Feed the Nation by Obasanjo's movement in 1979, no other president had taken that order from the former president. But because Asiwaju was also a farmer, OFN was a big booster before the oil also came in. And people began to grow lazy and they left the farm. Buhari is one of the presidents that pushed many people back to the farms again. Now, within the fertilizer initiative, with the rice mills that came back again, with the banning of imported rice and all of that, people are forced to go back because they knew they could earn a lot from the rice production. So, people went back to the farm. So, the Agbado president would also revive something close to the Operation Feed the Nation, if not more than that. Other areas Kenyama reviewed include security, human development, and massive employment. Okay, this particular manifesto now, the manifesto is actually looking interesting, but the thing is, it is lacking the technical how-to. It is very easy for anybody to come up with this. Anybody can sit down and come up with this beautiful manifesto. Very interesting one. It is sweeping me off my feet already. But the thing is, how do you intend to do this? Talk is cheap. What exactly are you going to be doing to make sure that these your goals are met? This your manifesto said on the plenty. Remember I've said, if our president, anyone that comes in with 3 or 4 points that they want to do, 3 or 4 sectors that they are saying they are going to make sure these sectors, they leave it at a 100% or a 95% good when they are going out of office. If we have, as in quick succession of people who will come in and, in 5 tenures, they do it and they stick to it. They come in, each one comes and maintain the former and does his own 4 or 3 of them. In the next 20, 24, 30, 35 years, Nigeria is going to be a better country again. So yes, this manifesto is good, but it's lacking how he's going to be going about it. I think it's time he talk to us. I'll be waiting, I think. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of